All right. So I'm a little nervous because I don't have everything figured out. I don't actually have anything figured out. I have a bunch of notes I took preparing for the Law of Attraction Mastermind, and I have it all in my head. And now trying to just, talk about it. And as I'm talking about it, I'll hopefully be attracting good things and figuring out things. So this is like I brainstorm like stuff on paper and not in any particular order. And I just essentially documenting and talking about it. So this is what I have so far. A lot of people don't take action because they have a disease of someday. Someday I'll do this, someday I'll do that, and guess what? Someday never comes. So let's change the someday to today now. Go for your dreams. We'll talk about that a lot more. A lot of people are afraid to fail. Fear of failure. We stop ourselves. We think there's no good opportunity. So, fear of failure, right? Now, that's very individualized because really you're not fearing the failure. There's something happened in your past that you're afraid of trying, right? So we need to change it from failure to let's just try it, see what happens. And even if it doesn't work out, it's okay. We'll try it again. Failure, the only way to fail is if you stopped. It took you out of the battle. Otherwise, failure is the best thing that could happen. You learn from it and you move forward. Lack of opportunity. Right. Sometimes in life, you don't know what to do. So learning about being present and giving 100% to whatever you're doing. If you're eating, cut the little steak into a little piece, bite it, every bite of it, enjoy it. Like your whole life depends on this experience. So don't let life go pass by. Start being super focused and present and really, really breaking down every piece of it. And as you do that, universe will give you opportunities. Take a risk, be open to life opportunities. Goes back to the whole failure thing, but we should be in a mindset that taking educated risk is a thing that we're looking for. We're waiting for the odds to be somewhat in our favor so we can increase our bet. So yes, everybody should be taking, educated risk. There's a difference between educated risk and gambling. We don't gamble, but definitely take educated risk. Be open to life opportunities. Very simply, you might have a plan to do this or that, and you get a call and some new opportunity comes up. Be open to say, okay, this thing that repeats, and I'm going to go try something new. Don't be afraid of the new things. Actually, be on the lookout for something that is not ordinary and jump on it. Illusion of security. There is no such thing. The only thing in life that's certain is for life to be uncertain. Right? So We can't get into this seasonal stage, everything is comfortable or whatever. No, we want to get there, but we also know that any given time, something might change and we need to adapt. So we need to be in an environment that change is happening all the time, and we're adapting with it, and it doesn't change our happy life. Okay, with a change. We don't need to recreate ourselves. We've been through some of this. Following your dreams. Define what your dreams are. Don't put it in a, I'm gonna do it once I retire. Let's get the bucket list going. Let's get it going. Safety, family, friends. Yeah, friends and family, they bring in certainty. But to have extraordinary life, you need to break that certainty. So a lot of times when people start really, really working on themselves, they're having problems with their friends and family because they're like trying to keep them, they love the person. They're not trying to harm, but they're trying to keep it safe from their mindset because that's what they are. But you, we want to get past them. We want to get to the point where we know our friends and family, society is influencing. They mean well, but that's not the best decision, and we can politely get past that. True happiness, fulfillment, it's not money. It's not money. Money definitely helps, and we'll talk about it, but fulfillment, what does that look like? Dreams, right? Like let's dream. Don't die without God's plan for you. At the end of the life, the talk that people have at the end of the life before they die, they regret not trying. That's the biggest regret, not trying, not communicating something they really wanted to say, apologizing, not going for it. When they had energy, strengths, not living life to the fullest, confirming to status quo. Success. Are you afraid of success? A lot of people are, including me. What would happen if you get it your way? Oh my God, what if I am making 100,000 a day or something like that? Some big number that I can't fathom. Am I gonna be a rich and mean person? Am I gonna be evil? Are my family, friends are gonna turn on me if I'm successful? What would that look like? Describe successful day. You wake up, you play golf, you make love to your wife or husband. You another coffee, go for a walk, talk, exercise, do a little work. You see how I did? A little work, but a lot of productivity. What does that amazing day look like when you can have it your way? Now, knowing what you want is not that simple. It's so scary that most of the people never sit down, put it down on paper. What do they really want? Define it. Also, a lot of times it helps to have this talk, and you have to be vulnerable and with a person, you know, that that respects you, so you can have this conversations like, what do I really want? And sometimes you can say, oh, I want a sports car, and the person like, come on, you had a sports car, that's not what you really wanted, was it? Yeah. So sometimes somebody who can really challenge you, or opposite, person hasn't figured out what they want. They're like, oh, I want this, that, and I'm like, oh, you know what, that thing you want, I want that too. And I love it how you figured it out, because that makes sense. Yeah, you have kids, so you won't be able to work 12 hours a day. So you wanna, so you wanna do this, and then take the kids to the soccer practice, and have some time to cook or whatever. It makes sense. So you created a plan that's amazing if you have kids. Guess what? I have kids too, and this thing you figured out, amazing. I love it. Do you mind? Let's both attract that. Oh, great. So you can borrow ideas of what, if somebody knows what they really, really want. And what people want, it could surprise you. It will surprise you, because it's not about the money. I mean, one of the hats I wear as a rabbi, and some of the stuff that people tell me what they really, really want, it's not what they ever tell anybody. Sometimes they want to just dance. And they're a judge. And they be judged for dancing, so they keep it, Some people want to sing, play guitar, being silly, being a comedian. No, the concept of faking it till you're making it. So how does this relate to the law of attraction? Very simply, sometimes your mind doesn't know from reality to attracting kind of concept, subconscious mind. So you simply, as you're attracting huge things that don't exist yet, but for example, you have some kind of special coffee at home or espresso machine. And you know that when you get home, you can make this fancy coffee, put a little honey or whatever, and go outside and enjoy it and have that experience. So attract it same way you attract millions of dollars. And then as you getting this, because you have it at home, you're telling your brain, you're training your brain that what I want, I get. I celebrate, And the universe doesn't know the difference between the coffee and a mansion. So that's how you fake it till you make it within yourself. There's a lot more. This is a brainstorm of all the different ideas out of order, imperfectly perfect action, something that I could be teaching in chapter 1 or chapter 5 or whatever I was talking about first. Because this is actually, for me, as I'm talking, I'm discussing, I'm making curriculum. And for my mastermind, it's very interactive. Like you have this movie where you press A and there's one version, press B, and this is it. It's adjustable based on how people will say and what they say. I and the group will interact. So this is not something that cookie cutter. Opposite. It's a unique, individualized experience that we can only have if people vibrating the same kind of frequency. So that I do want to talk about. Universe. And the law of attraction. Most of it is working on yourself, not outside. So as the law of attraction mastermind coming up, I have a lot of things to do. Get the website, get this, message you guys, get the addresses. I ask Renzo to help me out. Follow up on him. He's been in a good way like my star student, he's like, Russ, I'm attracting so much money. I'm closing deals right and left. Like it already changed my life, you know. But he did have a lot of one-on-one. So he was my guinea pig, and boy, is he a success. I love it. And then when I say guinea pig, I love Red. So he was, when I say guinea pig, I was the guinea pig. I'm learning how to do this. But I'm excited. It's basically the frequency. So if we want money, we vibrate frequency of money. We want love, frequency of love, health, frequency of health, fun, networking, all that stuff. We are vibrating that. And by the way, you are watching this video for a reason, because you're vibrating, you believe in the law of attraction. Otherwise, you wouldn't. Everybody who's invited to the Law of Attraction Mastermind were cherry-picked. And not just by me, but the universe. Because sometimes I invited a person, the universe is like, different frequency. They normally would come, but they have something lined up or whatever. Or they, it's a Saturday, and they're super religious. They can make arrangements to. Yeah. Anyways, excuses. The right frequency people with the right, who are on the same frequency, will be there, and the universe will kick out the people with not the right frequency. So if you're watching this, or if you want to change your channel, and that's the reason, right? I'm vibrating on frequency of money. And not just any money, online marketing money. And not just any online marketing money. Online marketing money where you can automate a lot of stuff, where eventually it'll be passive income. Those are the only type of businesses I want to get involved in. I like to increase my MRR, minute recurring revenue. Love that. I had to calculate how much I make a minute while I sleep. In order for me to 10x to 20x it and make a goal, some insane goal, and we can all attract it. So God bless everyone. Thank you for the opportunity and listening to my nonsense. And again, take imperfect action. Take imperfect action. Take a first step. You only fail if you stop moving. Failing is the best thing to do. So fail forward. Fail fast, fail forward. So bring on the failure. But I know I'm not stopping. I will overcome it. And maybe that's the attitude I need to have for y'all, because we all have challenges, and we're going to take this failure and succeed forward. God bless everyone.